years, and he's still wondering what's going on. Maybe I did a real job. But what happens is when a young person wants to play music and make a living at it, they only have a limited choice of venues. They can't come here and say, can I play? They can't go to Carnegie Hall and, how about me? You can't do that. So the only way to make a consistent dollar or two is you got to go into the bars and the restaurants. It's the only place to go. I'm not sure what I was doing there. I neither drank, smoked, nor did drugs. And I was just kind of the oddball, the control of the big experiment or something. I don't know. I almost got used to people coming up to me and saying, hey man, did you write that? Or was that a real song? People in the bars, when they're there, they may love music, and they may say they love music more than anything, but I promise you that they don't love it more than anything. When I moved from playing the bars into coffee houses, sometimes those coffee houses were, churches would allow them to use the halls, the whole where you could have concerts. And some of my friends that used to come here and be in the bars, they quit coming. And I said, well, don't you like my music anymore? Yeah, man, we love your music, but you know, we gotta have a drink or two, you know. I said, so, thanks. If you have to have a drink to enjoy my music, I'm not writing for you. And then I found myself playing in places like this. Small crowds, large crowds. I played the Newport Folk Festival, Philadelphia. 30,000 is not nearly as much fun as this group right here. Not nearly as much. It's like they're all out there somewhere in the dark and you can't even see them. You're just playing. You just have to believe they're out there. So I figured that about 20, 25 years ago, I started playing in concert rooms. And I thought, this is wonderful. I can tell the stories that go with the song. I can communicate. It's a little more of a two-way street rather than the bar thing. When you're at a bar, you're selling liquor. If you play music, you're a liquor salesman. That's what you're there for. And you're there to cover up the inane conversation between the guy and the woman at the bar when he's trying to pick her up and has absolutely nothing to say. That way they can yell at each other, what? I can't hear you. Yeah, let's go to my place. So then I find myself in the concert halls, and there's now such an overwhelming number of singer-songwriters on the circuit that I hear people say, you know, it seems that you singer-songwriters are getting mighty narcissistic. Like, you're always playing your own stuff. Yeah. There's so much great music out there, you know, by other people. Why don't you play somebody else's songs sometime? My answer is, well, I've written 1,500 songs, and somebody's got to play this stuff. Here's one I didn't write.